this is your host BLuRRie, and welcome back to P equals MV presented by Customary Nonsense Media. Today's quote is, "Anything in life worth having is worth working for," by Andrew Carnegie. Andrew Carnegie is one of those guys that I'm sure everybody's heard his name, but most people don't even know who he is. But he's like one of the original rags to riches stories, and he's probably one of the most famous businessmen in the world. He's he he's from back in like the early 1800s, 1900s. He was part of the steel industry revolution, and he figured out a new way to like produce and make steel, and ended up selling his business to J.P. Morgan. I'm sure some of you have heard of the bank called Chase. That's J.P. Morgan. So he was one of the like original like tycoons back in the day, and like one of the most, I think at one point he was the richest man in the world at like 350 billion or something. Now net worths have since surpassed that, but back in the day, imagine how much money that was compared to now. But I love this quote, and this is one of my favorite quotes because this is like the embodiment of nothing is going to be handed to you in this life, and things that you work hard for and achieve feel that much better because the hard work you put into the actual work of whatever endeavor you're going after, that's where the worth comes from. Not the end, not what you get from it. It's what you put into it. Like nothing easily earned is that ever that satisfying. That's like the whole delay gratification versus instant gratification thing. A lot of people struggle with delayed gratification, and for that reason, that's why there's a lot of like a lot of like things that give you like those little bit of endorphin bumps and stuff right away, especially in this day and age. But I think anything that you get delayed gratification from and not just instantly get it, the worth of that thing will be so much more. If you ask probably any businessman, any CEO, any athlete, they're like think about it like an athlete, right? So think about when they win their respective championship, whether it be the Super Bowl, the NBA championship, World Series, World Cup, etc., etc. Almost how many times have you heard in the interview them say it was about the like talk about getting there, the work they had to put in to get there, throughout the season, and the different sacrifices, and then the practice, all that stuff that led up to the actual championship. Without that part, it wouldn't mean as much as if they just got like signed to the team the week before and then won it. I think that's a really good example of anything in life worth having is worth working for. Because if it's not worth having, then you wouldn't work for it. You wouldn't care. So I think that's probably one of my favorite quotes. And every time I like start something new, I always think about, am I looking forward to putting in the work to accomplishing this? Because I know it'll be worth it. If I really don't want to work to accomplish it, I know it's not the right thing to be on, like right path for me to be on. It's because it's not about the outcome at that point. But anyways, thank you for joining me today, and make sure to hit that subscribe button, and you check out Customary Nonsense Media. I'm gonna have all their stuff linked in the description. You can check out the first episode of P equals MV on my channel over at BLuRRie Plays, and then check out some of my other videos, but expect to see this coming daily. And until next time, this has been your host BLuRRie with P equals MV. Remember, stay inspired, stay curious, and take care. See you.